Douglas arrived. Douglas arrived back in time to see Flying Scotsman take his enthusiasts home. The Fat Controller said they would all be honored, and thanked Flying Scotsman and his owner for their help. Please tell everyone, he went on, that whatever happens elsewhere, Steam will still be at work here. This announcement was led by a cheer of happy. By this announcement was led by the sound of engine whistling. And Flying Scotsman left with the spread of with the sound of people cheering and the sound of a "Will you do come back again?" led to what I expect by Donald and Douglas. At last Douglas could tell his news to the others. They were all excited about it, and agreed that something must be done for Oliver. "I'm feared," said Donald, "some murdering diesels may creep in, and him let alone lacking steam even to whistle for help." "You're right," said James. "He won't be safe till the Fat Controller knows." "Douglas should tell him at once," said Gordon firmly. "Is it me speak to the Fat Controller? It's forward he think me, and maybe interfering." "Well, here he is," said a cheerful voice. "Now what's all this about?" Duck broke the awkward silence. "Beg pardon, sir, but we do need another engine." "I agree, Duck, and that is why I'm giving 7101 another chance." Their faces showed such dismay that the Fat Controller had difficulty of his own. "Sir," ventured Gordon at last, "we had hoped for a real engine." "They," said the Fat Controller gravely, "are rare, and unless one escapes from scrap, there's little hope." "But sir," burst out Donald, "one has." "And thanks to Douglas, he's now at our works," said the Fat Controller happily. "Sir," gasped Douglas, "is there anything you don't know?" "More than you think," he smiled. "Oliver's crew told me what you did, Douglas." "Oh, sir, you couldn't save a braw wee engine, and him in trouble, and no do wheels turn." "More than a wheel's turn, I fancy, Douglas. I'm pleased with you. Oliver and Isabel will soon be ours. Oliver is just what we need for Duck's branch line." Loud cheers greeted this. and Toad wants to be your brakeman, Douglas. Thank you, sir. I hope for that. He and I will do broadly together. That, of course, made everything right. Henry spoke a good word for 7101, and the others gave him a welcome. He had good manners for a start, so Henry didn't find it hard teaching him our ways. 7101 finds it different from those on the other railway. But quite frankly, he's now quite a useful engine. They teased him at first because of his growls. They said he was like a bear. He still growls. Not because he's cross, but because he can't help it. His name Bear has stuck. He likes it. It's nicer than just a number, he says. Having a name means that you really belong. The Fat Controller soon had Oliver, Isabel, and Toad mended and painted in full Great Western colors. Then the Fat Controller rescued 3 more auto coaches. 2, Alice and Mirabel, he gave to Duck. The 3rd, Dulcie, joined Oliver and Isabel. Duck and Oliver are happy on their branch. It runs along the coast, till it meets the small railway. We reopened branches, they boasted. They were very proud of this indeed. The others laughed at first and called their branch the Little Western. Duck and Oliver were delighted, and now no one ever thinks of calling it anything else.